Do me a favor and look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, am I perfect yet? If the answer is no, you're right. Being the best version of yourself is part of self-improvement. It's either reaching your limit or breaking your limit. The first step to improve is to realize you're not perfect. Ask yourself who you are. Who you want to become? What are you gonna do about it? A man conquers the world by conquering himself. Learn how to take control over your body and mind. When someone can make you angry, they become your master. Depression is just an illusion. If you tell yourself that you can't do it, then you can't. It's about believing yourself. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. If you're not gonna do anything about it, you stay at the same place. If you keep making excuses, we'll make tomorrow harder. But if you would just do it, we will make it more easier. The hardest choices lead you to a better path. The easier the choices, the harder the path. Better choose to be disciplined, not motivated. Motivation brings you nowhere. It's a feeling to get started, but not to get you going. Discipline will get you to places. If you lost a loved one, keep going. If there's no one with you, keep going. It's a waste of time to think about the past. I am a warrior, the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta!
Close your eyes.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you life is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that way. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be the opposite. For all those that are going through trials and tribulations, people in this world are going to fool you, disappoint you, and turn their back on you. But listen to me. There's a power inside of you that you can only discover when you are truly alone. Unleash that power, and nothing will be able to stop you. You have to remind everybody just who you are, and you don't do this by telling them with your mouth. You tell them with your actions. You make your actions speak loud and proud. Don't let the world convince you that you are a nobody. You are a somebody who just don't know it yet. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the warrior inside of you. Many before you gave up and quit, but not you. You are a different breed. You are here to stay, and you are here to do whatever is necessary. Warriors like you were designed for the struggle. No matter what they tell you, you will rise. You will get back up and conquer your goals. You will achieve the impossible. Whatever it takes, rise to be the best of the best. You were made for war. Become unstoppable, an immortal legend. You are a warrior, and you will not be defeated ever again. It's time to unleash your potential.
You scum. Still got some fight left in you? Still not comfortable with the idea of dying?
The only way to get better is to get out there and keep training.
The strongest man in the world? Do you think you could take me to him? I want to fight him. I still have one arm left that I can use.
I've just got to give it my all and show this guy you do not mess with me and my friends!
I'm bored. It's time for you to die.
I can't give up. Everyone's counting on me.
One more sets to go.
It's not enough. I need more power.
sure until I try.
Right now! I am not about to give up! Uh-oh, this isn't good. I still haven't recovered from the last attack. Come on, body. Don't give out on me now. Overdid it a little bit. I feel so drained, my body's thrashed. I can hardly move.
Yeah, good thing it's over, isn't it?
I am not gonna let you get away with this! I think it's finally over. Whoa! That was incredible! Listen, son. You are going to become a Super Saiyan.
Me, a Super Saiyan?
Yes.
Wow, really? You mean, you think I really can?
In time, but you have to take this training very seriously. Of course, we'll take it one step at a time. When you're ready, you'll move to the next level. But it's not going to be easy.
I understand, but how hard will it be?
It'll be the toughest thing you've ever done.
I can't do that. I won't watch anymore. I feel it slipping.
Believe in yourself, son. Unleash your true power. It's the only way.
Yes, sir.
Sleeping inside of you. Use it. Rely on it. Face your fears.
Each time we trained, his energy level increased, and I saw his fighting techniques improve. It wasn't long before he was as good as me.
Let's go.
Excellent!
You laugh at your fears when you find out who you really are.
And I won't watch this anymore!
Go on! Get out of there!
After 6 months of training, you're not acting like a crybaby anymore.
It's time to load up, son. And remember, a true Super Saiyan eats everything on his plate. Got it?
Right!
Oh, and could you grill this for me? Ah, yeah! Huh?
If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. Embrace the fact that people don't like you, It means you're doing something right. It doesn't matter if people call you crazy. You're gonna prove to everybody that tried to break you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're gonna prove all of them wrong. You need an unstoppable fighting spirit, the burning desire to achieve success, using every possible strategy to bring about victory. It is time to put more hours in, to put more time in. Challenge yourself to reach another level. Challenge yourself to beat your competitors, and challenge yourself to win. Now make the decision that you won't give up. Make the decision that you won't give in. And make the decision to become unstoppable. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You are already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. As long as you are waking up, you can still win. As long as you can breathe, you can still achieve your goals. And as long as you are alive, you can still make it happen. You are going to win, you are going to battle, and you are going to fight and crush your enemies. They thought they defeated you, but they were wrong. Show them what you are made of. I need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. I just need you to keep going. Strength is the only thing that matters in this world. Everything else is just a delusion for the weak. There's only one certainty in life. A strong man stands above and conquers all. I will not be distracted from this anymore. I won't. It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride! Impossible to defeat you! Don't make me laugh! I won't surrender control, that's not the man I am! Let Kakarot use his thoughtless ultra instinct all he wants, but I'm the one that's going to crush you, Jiren! And I'll do it my way! You say I'm arrogant, I say damn right! That's pride in the Saiyan I am, the mighty prince of the ultimate warrior race! You are pitiful! Fighting with that soft, righteous look on your face. It's brute strength that determines the outcome of a battle, not goodness. The mighty survive and the weak perish. You're nothing, just a trickster. I am a warrior, the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta! I used to fight for the sheer pleasure of it, sparing no one. I killed for dominance and to feed my insatiable pride. But you never fought to kill or even to win. Only to test your limits and become the strongest you could possibly be. You showed mercy to everyone, even your fiercest enemies, even me. As if you knew I would one day possess this tiny sliver of a soul. How can a Saiyan fight with such power and at the same time be so gentle? It makes me angry just thinking about it. But perhaps it's my anger that's made me blind to the truth for so long. I see it now. You only fight to push yourself. Hang in there, Kakarot.
Father, one day I will prove myself to you. Maybe then you'll understand. All of these dangers that you're so eager to face, you don't have to face them alone. Every day presented its own hardship, a new obstacle to be met and overcome. Of course, some days were harder than others. And just when I'd given up all hope, when I was sure that I wouldn't last another moment in that awful place, I saw him. All of my fears and all of my pain dropped away. I knew only that I had to be strong. I had to step through that wall of flame. I had to do it for him. The weeks and months that followed exist in my memory mostly as a blur. A seemingly endless succession of grueling days and sleepless nights. Never had I known such effort. And never had both my mind and my body been closer to the breaking point. But through it all I persisted. The enormous shadow that loomed over me, a constant reminder of my goal. The blood that flows through my father's veins flows through mine as well. I was determined to prove this fact at all costs. My every thought, my every action was directed toward this singular purpose. I knew that my father would achieve the greatness he desired. He would climb any mountain that stood in his path. And I vowed that I would follow in his footsteps. I would make my own ascension, so that one day I might face my father as his equal. And he will know that I am his son.
Well, he actually did it. The boy is stronger-willed than I thought. How would you feel if I told you there's another like me? Allow me to introduce you to my son. His name is Trunks. He too is a true Super Saiyan. But it would be hard to tell the difference between us. He has incredible power.
You'll need a lot more than patience to deal with me. You heard my father, I'm as strong as he is.
Your soul will be sent to a very different world. Once there, you will be cleansed, your memory erased, and you will be turned into a new life form. Believe me, my heart is exceptionally pure.
No, wait!
Pure evil to the core. You cannot know how single-mindedly I dedicated myself to becoming stronger.
Leave me alone!
I'd never known such elation. My time was at hand. The time to reclaim my throne as Prince of Saiyans! My body's been subjected to combat situations you could only dream of. The key to defeating you is to obliterate you so completely, your regeneration won't be possible. Now remind me, what was it you said back there about your power putting mine to shame? At long last, I've ascended. Super Saiyan within me erupted to life! Nearly claimed my life.
What the? His power level is rising. 19, no, 20,
21, 22,000.
You're going to love this. Trust me. First, I thought I'd take a minute to teach you a thing or two about Super Saiyans. Starting with the basics. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. And this... This is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. Just wait.
Has he really found a way to surpass an ascended Saiyan? Is that possible?
And this is to go even further beyond.
It feels like the whole world is shaking apart. What is Goku doing? If he doesn't stop this, everything is going to be destroyed.
Oh, you fool!
You lasted longer than I expected, but your final hour has arrived. You were born on a distant planet called Vegeta, home of the Saiyan race, the most powerful warriors in the universe.
Less than 50% power or not, I've just got to give it my all and show this guy you do not mess with me and my friends!
Get over your self-heartedness. Do it. You have to forget about your feelings. You have to. They'll get you killed. They'll get you killed, Kakarot.
I am not about to give up!
Goodbye, my friend.
That one act challenged everything I'd ever believed in, everything that I'd ever known. You were unraveling my reality from the inside out. get back up after every single setback. That is how you start to callous your mind. Do something that needs effort every single day of your life. That is how you grow. This is who you are now, your new norm. If you change your mentality, nothing will be hard anymore. So you must train your mind to think differently. The next time you encounter a new obstacle, tell yourself that overcoming this obstacle will make you stronger. That's when your mind changes. That's when your focus changes. So bring it. Use your mentality to gain strength, gain focus, come out a warrior. Greatness is not something that you meet once. It's something that you meet thousands of times in your life. This is your time to work. You better take the short time you have and be the best that you can be. When nobody is watching in those early mornings, when it is dark, it is wet, it is cold, you feel tired, you feel sore, it is warm on the couch. What do you do then? I know nobody is going to do what I'm going to do because I will get up and chase my goals. I know there are so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch, refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. It's so easy to be great nowadays because most people are weak. Becoming great is miserable. It is a lonely road. But we can thrive in this. It is the only place to be. There will never be more opportunity than there are right now. If you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over. You don't just aim to keep up, you aim to leave them all in your dust. From now on, you will dominate. Remember this, there's a great power inside you just waiting to be unlocked. But it's up to you to bring it out, use it, believe in your ability. You'll be a stronger fighter, both in body and in mind. Quiet! No more whining. It's time to start acting like a man, understand? You're at Piccolo's training camp now, and we don't rest until we succeed. And we will succeed, understood? Next time you find time to whine, think about what you should do instead. And do it. The Saiyans are severe, but as strong as they are, you're going to have to be a lot stronger. There's no room for doubt in this venture. You're getting lazy. You can defend yourself better than that. Now show me what you can do. If you're too desperate to win, if love makes you afraid, you won't be able to assess the fight logically. You'll misjudge your opponent's abilities and lose. It hurts, doesn't it? Facing your fears would have been much less painful. You'll be far more afraid of me if you don't do exactly what I say! No more whining! It's time to trade! You'll laugh at your fears when you find out who you really are. Telling yourself you have to win isn't training. You're just psyching yourself up. It's pointless. You need to face reality and do the real work. If you can't tap into your true power, all the motivation in the world won't be enough to protect Videl and Pan. Sure, having something to defend or fight for can drive you. But when feelings dominate, they can just as quickly drag you down. You want your emotions to complement your strength, not shackle it. There's no such thing as a fight that can't be lost. You must accept that fact and come to terms with it. Only then can you prevail. Be a warrior. No matter the opponent, you fight with everything you've got. We pushed through one wall and now I want to find the next. Aren't you curious? Don't you want to know how strong you truly are? Don't settle for being better when you could be the best. You can win. I believe in you. Now believe in yourself. If it was easy, why would you do it? If it was easy, how would you be able to grow from it? If it was easy, how would you be able to become the best? You got to go for it. You got to push harder. No excuses. That's what this is about. So you got to realize that when it gets tough, you better get tougher. Easy does not count. Easy does not work. You can't cheat your way up. You got to push your way up. Push as hard as you can. You got to understand that the mind is in control of the body. And if the mind isn't right, the body won't be either. You have to understand that you have to have a connection between those two. It is the connection of righteousness, the connection of fighting, the connection of faithfulness in you, and your abilities and your strength and your honor and your pride. So let the world know who you are. Suffer now and get the rewards later. Don't ask for it, take it, because it is yours. Go get it. If you believe in the possibilities, then make it work for you. You can't wait for someone else to push you through it. You got to push yourself. You are born to live and to fight. So on this day and for the rest of your life, work a little bit harder. You can't go easy. All these things and everything that you do counts. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to hurt. You got to be willing to yell out. Whatever it takes, keep pushing forward. Don't you give up on your life. Don't you give up on giving it what it takes. I'm making noise to scare away the excuses. I'm making noise because weakness doesn't understand the power that I possess. I know for myself, if I got to shout it out, I'm not going to let things hold me down. I'm not going to let people tell me who I am.
They'll be calling me royalty.
Go now and become the best. Be the strongest of the strongest. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. Become a true warrior.
They'll be calling me royalty.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. When the time comes, you must recognize that you've got to be better. You've got to be tougher and you've got to be stronger. Because you have it. It's all in you. Possess it. Live it. Give it all you got. Be productive. Stay strong and don't make excuses. You've got work to do.
Come on, get up, buddy! Every time that it's really mattered, no matter how impossible it seemed, you've always found a way to bounce back! And it's never mattered more than this, Goku! I believe in you! You can stop Jiren, I know it! Just dig deep and get up!
Come on, Kakarot! Find a way! I entrusted everything to you! My pride, my promise, everything! I won't tolerate failure! Trespass into the domain of the gods and use that might to conquer Jiren! Do it, Kakarot!
Believe it. This fight's not over yet, Jiren.
Tell me how. How did you stand up no matter how many times you fall? Answer me, Goku!
Because Vegeta at 17 and all the others gave everything they had so I could keep going. If I do quit, I betray that trust, and I refuse to let all of them down!
It's useless! Your ideals mean nothing in the face of my power!
You say they don't mean anything. I'll show you that they do.
How dare you!
This is our power, Jiren.
To hell with your friendship. To hell with your trust. Putting faith in such things would mean denying all that I've witnessed in my life up until now. I know better than to believe in that kind of so-called strength. I know how easily it's ripped away. You are a true warrior, Goku. There can be no doubt. I regret that our spirited battle must have such an inglorious end. What a shame. It's Frieza!
And look, 17! We're gonna have to handle this ourselves! Yes, obviously. Frieza and Goku are actually fighting side by side!
This must be the secret of the seventh universe. The power of trust.
Jiren, I know we just barely finished the battle of our lives. I feel like we've gotten stronger, together, and I think that's worth a lot. I hope to see you again, Jiren.
The last thing Goku said was that he hoped we would meet again. Jiren, how can someone so strong be such a coward? That moment you climbed back on your feet, was that not the start of something? An actual connection between you and us? Maybe. I say we should see them again. And the next time we'll win! Until next time, Goku.
You disappoint me. Asking your opponent for a lesson in the midst of battle. It's shameful. You're a disgrace. Yet you dare call yourself a Saiyan! Now listen. If you quit on me, I will kill you. And once the fight is over, I'm going to blow your stupid planet Sadala to smithereens. Though first, I'm going to hunt down and murder, one by one, every last member of your family. For them, it won't be quick.
If you do anything to my home planet, or anything to my family, I will make you pay! You will suffer, Vegeta! That much I can promise you, you bastard!
Don't forget that sensation. The best trigger for the Super Saiyan transformation is anger. So hold on to that feeling you just had. Remember this pain, and let it activate you. There was a moment in the middle of combat when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. I won't tolerate that kind of weak behavior from a Saiyan. Never forget what you are, damn it. Where is your Saiyan pride?
There's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride!
Saiyan pride? What does that mean?
It means strength.
Oh, well then, I'll try to make myself stronger, just like you.
Set your sights higher.
You got it.
My motivation was very different than Kakarot's. My motivation was to be the best, to be the greatest Saiyan alive as I always had been, until Kakarot came into the picture, that is. Kakarot's success was like a demon in my head. How could he be a Super Saiyan when I, the Prince of all Saiyans, could not? The intensity of my training was maddening. At 450 times normal gravity, a basic training game became a desperate struggle for survival. Even the simplest moves required every ounce of willpower I had. I wasn't sure how long I could sustain the effort without breaking in two. It seemed like the only thing holding my body together was my one desire, to be better than Kakarot. At times I thought I was losing my mind. Why couldn't I obtain what Kakarot had obtained? It didn't make sense. It was infuriating, and it was my fury that kept me alive. No, no more! That's it! I don't care! I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Kakarot. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care about anything. And then it happened. Yes, that's how it happened. That's how I became a Super Saiyan. The sleeper has awakened. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
You say I'm arrogant, I say damn right. That's pride. Pride in the Saiyan I am. The mighty prince of the ultimate warrior race. I am a warrior. The Saiyan Prince. Vegeta! What is stopping you from achieving your goals? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Or is the thing that's stopping you yourself? Let me tell you, excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. So stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Vegeta is right.
Any kind of excuse is not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have what it takes to get past whatever you are going through. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody, but only the strong survive.
Your fight isn't over. Your fight is just beginning. Show the world what you are really made of. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment? Do something about it. If you want it, go get it. Awaken the beast inside of you. It's time for you to take advantage of the potential and strength that lies within you.
Regardless of the opposition, regardless of the trials and tribulations, nothing can stop you. No piece of adversity can define your life.
I don't care how good you are. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how much you work on yourself. Life will leave a mark on you. But you can decide whether it will be a mark of victory or a mark of defeat.
This is your chance. This is your moment. This is your time. Start now. It's your dream. If you want it to happen, make it happen. It is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to. You are walking through a valley between two voices. One is faith and one is worry. Because every time you break, you can give up and fall apart. Or you get stronger, smarter, and better.
A warrior matters greatly. And you know this as well as I do, Kakarot. In a day, you'll be back to the dead, and I will not miss this opportunity. Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I've had to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid. Push myself to the edge of my limits and beyond. But you've been born with a natural talent far beyond my own. No amount of training could have closed the gap between us. I realize that now. It was made painfully obvious to me today as I watched your fight with Babadi's monster. Imagine my shock to see the undeniable proof, to discover that no matter how hard I tried, I would never be able to catch you. A warrior prince forever living in the shadow of a low-level clown. So that's when I secretly made up my mind. I saw the power of Babadi's magic at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Those two henchmen, he said. The people who had seen those fighters in the previous tournament couldn't understand how they'd become so powerful. But you and I know, don't we? It was Babadi's magic, and I knew that what his magic had done for those fighters, it could also do for me. I knew that if I allowed myself to fall under his control, the difference in our power would disappear. I'm quite pleased with the results, even if they do come at a price. I'd say the end more than justifies the means, because I wanted him to reawaken the evil in my heart. I wanted him to return me to the way I was before! I was the perfect warrior, cold and ruthless. I lived by my strength alone, uninhibited by foolish emotion. But slowly, over the years,
I became one of you, my quest for greatness gradually giving way to this life of mediocrity. I awoke one day to find that I had settled down, formed a family. I had even grown quite fond of them. Would you believe, I almost started to think the Earth was a nice place to live. Do you understand now, Kakarot? That's why I needed Babidi to set me free by releasing the evil in my heart. He has freed me of these petty attachments. And I'd have to say it feels pretty good.
What's the matter? Not winning as easily as you thought? Humiliated, is that it? Fool! You don't know what humiliation is!
Don't worry, I will teach you its better taste, just as you have taught me. Me, a warrior elite. In my fingertips I hold the power to destroy entire worlds. I am a Saiyan of royal blood, the last of my kind. And on my shoulders rests the glory of an extinct warrior race. Whole civilizations once trembled at the sound of my name. But you didn't, did you, Kakarot? And at your hands, your common hands, my honor and my pride, the foundations upon which I have always stood, began to crumble at my feet. It was at your hands that I suffered my first great humiliation, toppled by a piece of low-level trash. Imagine my added shame when it was you and not me who avenged our people by defeating Frieza. You, who were the first to achieve the pinnacle of our race. The first in 1,000 years to take a place among the Super Saiyans of legend. A place that I had been raised to believe was my royal birthright. And imagine the disgrace I suffered when the strength I had worked my whole life to acquire was surpassed by a mere child. Your half-breed son succeeded where I, the prince of all Saiyans, had failed. It is time to take back what is mine. I will not live my life as your second. That time is over. Every breath you take is an assault to my honor. But no more, Kakarot. By my hands, you will be cut down inch by inch. The way you have cut down my pride. Amazing. How do you do it, Kakarot? You've always been like this. Ever since the day I first met you. Always ready to meet the next challenge, even if it's bigger than you are. So we meet at last. We have been expecting you, Kakarot. We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. Hopefully now things will get more interesting around here. How can this be happening? I am a super elite, the prince of all Saiyans. He is just a low-level, a common soldier. I am one of the greatest fighters in the universe. It was the same on Namek. You had improved so much that it made Raccoon look like he was standing still. Your power had increased so dramatically since our battle on Earth that I thought you had done it. I thought that you had become a Super Saiyan. It tore me apart. How could a low-class soldier accomplish so easily what I had struggled my whole life to achieve? After 3 millennia, it has finally happened. A new Super Saiyan has emerged. And somehow, I have become this pompous witness. Then at last it happened. I too transformed. After living every moment of every day for the singular purpose of surpassing you, I finally became a Super Saiyan myself. The prince had reclaimed his throne and fulfilled his destiny. But no matter how strong I became, your power still exceeded mine. At first I thought it was your loved ones, that it was your instinct to protect them that spurred you on and pushed you beyond your limits. But then I found myself with a family of my own, and my power didn't increase at all. I used to fight for the sheer pleasure of it, for the thrill of the hunt. Oh, I had the strength unmeasurable. I spared no one. And yet, you showed mercy to everyone, even your fiercest enemies, even me. Yet you never fought to kill, or for revenge. only to test your limits and to push yourself beyond them, to become the strongest you could possibly be. How can a Saiyan fight like that and at the same time be so gentle that he wouldn't hurt a fly? Oh, it makes me angry just thinking about it. But perhaps it is my anger that has made me blind to the truth for so long. I see it now. This day has made it all too clear.